So pedal it backwards, or you can ride it round in a circle, or I don't care as long as you're in control of the bike. Quite like that CB1000R just there, look. That's the 1000 version of what you're riding. It's lovely, isn't it? Right then, so I'll overtake you, matey. I'll go first. You can follow me. I'm going to turn left out of here, and I am going to indicate in case somebody's turning in. Watch the gravel. I'm going to edge out. We call this creep and peep. There we go. Keep it tight. Beautiful. Indicator, off we go. Mirrors. Bring your speed up. Dominant position 2. Watch him. Shoulder check, move away because he's not watching. And then back in again. Oncoming cars, look, they might be wanting to pass these parked cars, so I'm just going to watch them. There's flash move, which is nice. Give them a little thank you. Parked cars and a van with its indicators on. Mirror, shoulder, position 3. Keeping my speed down a little bit and watching hazards, that's good. Under the wheels of the van, I can see if there's any legs there. Nice and smooth, position 2. Mirrors, position 2. Bending to the right, and we're turning left at the end here, and you can see there's no choice but to go left. Early view, if we're quick we can make it. Beautifully done, mate. Off we go to 40. Mirrors, watch him, he might change his mind and change lanes on me. Lights are changing to red. Mirrors, close my throttle first. Now I'm going to brake, and I'm not changing gears yet. Now gears, 1, 2, back brake, 3. There we go. Mirrors again. Silver car coming up on us. These lights will change soon, so get yourself ready. Couple of shoulder checks before we leave. Off we go, nice and smooth but quick, up to 40 miles an hour, but don't look like you're racing. So now I'm already moving. I'm not going to do any shoulder checks. I'm just going to use my mirrors because I'm already moving. Make sure my indicator's off, press the button. You don't even have to look down, just thumb your button. Okay, shall we do some overtaking then? I am going to indicate because of the red car that's coming up behind us. And I'm watching for these lot coming over on me too, so I'm going to be in position 3 here, look. Just watch them, don't trust them. Mirror into position 2. Staying in lane 2 because of the learner car and the lorry ahead. And watch that can away from it, or don't watch the can because you'll ride over it. Mirrors, brakes, gears. No shoulder checks at the moment, mirrors only. Third gear, fourth gear, mirrors. I'm just watching the lorry in case he needs to change lanes. I'm not sitting next to any vehicles because they're a danger. I'm going to hang back a little bit because the lights are on red. Just see what he's going to do. Mirrors, because I'm slowing down now. Brakes, gears, back brake only, first gear. Mirrors, nice and smooth. Early second. Up we go, third. Up we go, fourth. Looking ahead round the corner, green traffic lights are changing. Mirrors. That's if somebody's up my arse, I can do this. Come on mate, come on, I'm slowing down and flash my lights. Brakes, gears, and about a car's length. You did that really well earlier on at the traffic lights. This is a good distance. So now, while I'm waiting, I'm looking at all this gravel, which usually means there's a pothole nearby. Green lights ahead with an arrow pointing left. They're only just moving, so we've probably got about another 20 seconds or so. Those lights have gone to red, so may already be green by the time we get there. Mirrors, van coming up on us. Cars are stopping at the other traffic lights, are they? Shoulder checks, look ahead. Nice early gear changes. Just made sure my indicators are off again by pressing them. Keeping my distance from that blue car in case he changes lanes on me. And that also puts me a safe distance behind the BMW in front of me. Lights are on green, may change to red. Check my mirrors, silver car in my blind spot. And I'm going to prepare to stop at the lights, but give myself a point where if they change I'm going to go anyway. And that point is now. Even if they changed, I'd have gone then. Staying in lane 2. Car in my blind spot. Cars are braking ahead and it looks like there's a sign telling me that the left lane is closed. Mirrors. That means all the left cars are going to come over on us now, look. Going to let him go. And I can still hear that car is being pushy in here, look. That was just bad planning ahead by that car, but I expected it. See, it's not a problem, is it? I was ready for him. Okay, won't be long. Mirrors, shoulders. Off we go. Nice and positive. Watch this car not planning ahead with all these signs. And I'm going to wave him in. You just have to allow for people that don't plan ahead. And what we do by doing that is we turn a danger into an inconvenience. Big lifesaver there in case somebody else was doing it. Lights are on green, maybe on red by the time I get there. So check my mirrors. And give yourself that point of no return again, where if they change you're not slamming your brakes on. There. Staying in lane 2. Mirrors only. This manhole cover's not a problem, I can go over that. And again. Black van coming out, check my mirrors, move into position 1 in this lane to watch him. Watch the car turning in front of me. Watch his hands on the steering wheel. You'll see them move if he's turning. If those lights were red, I'd have gone down the outside of all this traffic to beat them, but there's no point now. Okay, I think we're experienced enough to do this, don't you? I wouldn't be doing this with anybody else, but I know you can take it. So pop my indicator on anyway, just to let people know. It's all about planning, buddy. Anything you do in life, if you're having a party, you don't wait for everybody to turn up and then go shopping for the food and beer, do you? You do it ahead. So I've just popped my bike into neutral. It's up to you what you do. It's a personal preference. I just know that I've got another minute here, so I'm giving my hand a rest and got my front brake on. As soon as they start, you've got about 30 seconds. There we go. So in a few seconds I'm going to pop it into gear. Okay, shouldn't be long. Unless the green man comes on, but he's already on there. Okay, make sure nobody's going through on red. Exit in lane 2. And then we're moving in. No indicator, look, because we've beat everybody. But cancel your right indicator though, mate. That's one of the problems of waiting at traffic lights with your indicator on. You forget it's on. So press that button every 10 seconds. Turn in left here. Not going to bother indicating because there's nobody to benefit. Keeping it tight, keeping it slow. Don't swing out. Like that. Shoulder check before we move. Bend coming up. Mirrors. Speed down. I'm happy in the gear I'm in. Look around the bend. Lean that baby. Position 2. Mirrors again. Now this is the limit point. You can't see around that bend. So check your mirrors and slow down until you can see around the bend. Gear. Now I can see around the bend. Off we go. Car ahead at the traffic lights. Car turning in front of me, of course. Straight ahead arrow, that's where we're going. That manhole cover is level, so I can go over it, it's not a problem. At this speed I only need my back brake, gears, mirrors only. Otherwise a shoulder check could throw your line off a little bit. And I'm going to be aiming on moving over to lane 2, and I am going to indicate on this occasion for the car in front in case he wants to come over, and that blue car behind us. And this is going to become lane 3, mirrors. Green lights have been on a long time, so they're likely to change. Remember that point of no return I mentioned to you. Mirrors, and the point is here. See, I made a decision. Does that make sense? So I didn't have to slam my brakes on. Round we go. Lane 1. Watch the bump here. Relax your grip. Let the suspension work. Off we go. Up to 40. How do I know it's a 40? Because there's a sign there, look. Straight ahead at the roundabout. Mirrors before I slow down. Bang, bang. Throttle. Then brakes. Then gears. It's clear right. I've got an early view. That car isn't even planning. Keep slightly left, but not in the gravel. Indicate to exit, and a lifesaver in case somebody's overtaking you. Position 2, mirrors. So that bus lane, if you have a look, it's a 24-hour bus lane, apart from for electric vehicles and cycles, or ultra-low emission vehicles. So you've got a car up your arse, so check your mirrors. Tap your brake lights 3 or 4, 5, 6, 7 times before you brake, just to warn them that you're slowing down. 95% of rear enders can be avoided by doing that. I didn't mean exactly 95, I've not done research. Lifesaver as I enter, just in case somebody's undertaking me. Staying in the right lane because there were 2 lanes to go straight ahead. And then we've got what we call the idiot arrows here. These arrows will tell you that somebody will gun the car and try and cut up in front of you. So just have a little check just to make sure. Check my following distance from the car in front, and then my mirrors. We are still in the 40 limit. If you have a look, you'll see the repeater sign on the lamppost there. And if you think it's a 40 and you're doing 40 and look in your mirrors and the examiner's getting smaller, that means it's probably not a 40. So here's a clue not a lot of people pick up. We're in a 40 limit and you can see houses in front of you. The chances are it'll be accompanied by a speed limit change. So check my mirrors, look for a speed limit. Yep, there it is, look, 30. Because it's now classed as the built up area. Bring your speed down and then maybe a gear to match if you feel like you need to. Now this is one of those indicating examples. I'm going to be changing lanes. I am not going to indicate, but if I did, I'd do it like this and then immediately off with the indicator. That's it. You would indicate because there is a car close to you. Well done, mate. That was good. Lights are on green, mirrors, throttle, no brakes needed, gear to match, mirrors only, point of no return is here, and just a little lifesaver to make sure nobody's overtaking me. Mirrors at the 40 limit, make sure the Mercedes is pulling away from me. Just watch out when somebody's got the hazards on that other vehicles could overtake them. Mirrors. Position 2, this is where the better road surface is, look. See that? And I'm losing my view again, look. So mirrors, slow down until I get the view back. There it is. Position 2, indicating lorry. Now you've got to be careful here. Shoulder check, and you can't go too far over there in case a car comes up here to turn left. But you also can't be too close to those cars at a faster speed. So you just have to bring your speed down a bit. Watch, watch, watch. There we go, in we go. And turn left. Check to the right. We good. Zebra crossing. See? Got to keep your eyes open. If you'd have gone through there, that would have been a fail. Indicator off. Press my indicator again. I wasn't even aware I did it. It's just a habit I'm in. And again. There's no harm in pushing that indicator button to make sure it's cancelled. Mirrors, shoulder, staying out towards the white line. And then back into 2. That's Dave, your examiner. Get on really well with him. Mirrors only. Staying back from the bus so I can see up the inside of him, look. Watching out for cars coming out of that junction and swinging out on me. Mirrors because he's braking. Didn't need my brakes. 1 gear. Yeah, I'm happy with 1 gear. Mirrors only. Watch him. And we're good. I'm going to be pulling in a minute. So we'll do it just after this car. There's some raised curb here, look. Pull in behind me. And let's shut the bikes down by indicate it off first. Neutral. Clutch. Ignition key.